Holy smokes, there's a lot of you waiting on this stream. Well, we have entered uncharted territories today for Iran. A 0-0 draw against Belgium. If you guys couldn't tell, my voice is completely shot. It's gone after the Taremi goal. Oh my God, I was just running rampant. I was running rampant. I couldn't believe when we scored that goal. But yeah, here we are. We're still alive. I mean, it's not like even if we lost this game, it would have changed a whole lot. But if Iran don't lose, we're back to the same result like in the US game. If we don't lose, we are officially through to the knockout rounds. Don't lose to Egypt. But let's talk about this game first and foremost. Before we get into it, boys and girls, if you're watching this right now here as a live or as a video, drop a like, drop a comment. Let's try to get over. Last time we got like 300 likes on the last stream, so let's keep it going. Let's get 400 likes because Iran had a pretty solid performance against the 9th ranked team in the world. I mean, obviously Belgium are falling off quite a bit, but yeah, I mean, everyone drop a like, all right? And now let's talk about the game. So when it comes to this match for Iran, did I watch 2018 Iran? Because that was it. We rolled the years back right there. We rolled it back. And I have not, oh my God, vintage Carlos Queiroz Iran. Throwback to when like all the criticism like Kalnoy used to give because we were so defensive and stuff, but it worked today. Like we at least got a point. And Baronvon, I mean, I have to give credit where credit is due. That's a vintage 2018 Alireza Baronvon performance. 7 saves, a huge one in the second half. He's definitely the man of the match. And yeah, just vintage. I mean, definitely some shaky moments. Definitely defensively, we weren't great. I think Milad Mohammadi looked really bad when he came on. I still don't get how this guy gets minutes, but geez Louise, Alireza Baronvon, you made up for that New Zealand performance. You definitely made up for that. Fair play to you. You've definitely garnered a lot more trust back from me. And also, what do you guys think of my jersey? It's pretty sick, huh? I got this jersey, funnily enough, I thought it was very poetic, in Belgium, in Brussels, at a vintage football store. So I was like, okay, I feel like I should, even though it's like huge on me, like, look at this. It's like literally a blanket. But yeah, I mean, talking about the game from Iran. So obviously, we were playing Park the Bus. We were hoping to just scrap something off a set piece. To be fair to us, I think our best chances came from long throw-ins. Was the Kanani one off a long throw? But nonetheless, like half chances where we kind of just dink the ball into the box, either it be a throw-in or a corner. And that's where we set pieces, man. That was the name of the game for Iran. I mean, we scored off a set piece, but fucking Taremi was too thick and it got called back for offsides. Literally, his bunda is what put him offsides. Crazy. When they did literally the lines were almost like this. It was just his cheeks that were a little bit off. It's crazy to me. I feel like if it was any other team, that would have been given. But yeah, Kanani having a really good chance. Good save by Courtois. Another good half chance where it was flicked on from a throw from Kanani's, I think, back. And Taremi it wasn't a great shot. He hits it well, but not low or far enough into the corners where Courtois makes a relatively comfortable save. But yeah, the red card changed the whole game because, okay, also Fox, you guys got to do better at this. We were literally watching a replay when the whole red card incident happened. And it seemed like that was an extremely common theme from Belgium. A lot of loose touches from Trossard, De Bruyne, whoever in the back line too. And then Taremi pounces on one of them, and then there goes the red card. And the thing I was a little bit frustrated about was, why did we not take it to Belgium more? Because we've already, in a sense, scored. We've shown that we can outsmart them. We can outwit them. So why not try to put the pressure on them, do something about it? But we didn't do that. It was nice. I mean, I see a load of you commenting about Jahanbash. It was great to see him play. 100th appearance for Iran. 4th World Cup appearance for Iran. Really happy about that. Should someone tell us? I just think we could have, like, I'm happy with the draw. Okay, the best way to put it is going into the game, I would have taken a draw, but how the game panned out, I would have taken a win because they were down to 10 men. It was after they got the red card. It was almost like, in a sense, Qalanui didn't know what to do. He's like in uncharted territory. He's like, and just threw Hosseinzadeh and Mohaluan, who both were essentially useless. I don't know when we're going to see Eckert play. Apparently, he's still struggling with injury. And again, it goes back to the whole what if, because I feel like if a guy like Alahir was there, Hossein Nejah was there, Golizadeh was there. Obviously, Golizadeh's hurt, but the other guys, they could have been called up. Who else? Who are some other really good forwards that we could have called up? But like, we had no firepower off the bench. All of our subs, maybe minus Jahanbash. I think Jahanbash was okay. He wasn't great, but he definitely made a slight difference in the way, because of the way we were playing. I think it suited him a little bit. But again, you could see he's so far off the pace. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to read okay, I'll get into your guys' comments shortly. Let's pull up the score line, actually. Here you go. So let's pull up FootMob. 0-0. Obviously, we have the red card by Ingoy. Let's go to the lineups. Who was our best player on FootMobs? Oh, Baron. Yeah, 9.2 man of the match. Well, is that his second man of the match? He got man of the match after the Portugal game, right? Surely he did. I would hope so. That's his second, I think, man of the match at a World Cup. Taremi getting a very low rating from all the outfield players. Shoja Khalilzadeh. Oh man. Highest rated player in this game. Okay, I guess I can't click on him, but nonetheless. From our subs, okay, who are players I would have liked to have seen? We didn't. I think a guy like Razaginyar Gurbani would have been nice to have brought on. Maybe Qaidi. I mean, Eckert was the one. Like, this game was calling out for a guy like Dennis Eckert, calling out for a guy like him. But unfortunately, we didn't play. We didn't play him. What do you mean never happy? I am happy. We're still in it. I just think there was an opportunity on the table. If we won 5-0, of course I'd be happy. I literally just said, like, if you missed the start of the stream, like, that's not my fault. Like, I said that was a vintage 2018 Iran performance. It's just, oh man, it's always these what ifs for me, because if we beat New Zealand, we would have been through. It's just we do the impossible game. But you guys, we have to be real with ourselves here. That red card changes the whole game. You have to go for it at that point. And we just didn't have the subs to be able to capitalize on something like that. I don't think Mohammadi was that great coming on. I think Torabi was below par. Mohalu wasn't great at all. Hosseinzadeh, you brought him on way too late. Way too late. I think Jahanbash was okay. Not great, not bad, but, you know, he was okay. I think Baramon was, frick, man. It's so crazy. What was I watching? 2018 Baramon again? He really, like, gave me so much more confidence in him after that. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I haven't seen this from Baramon in so long. I was really happy about that. But, yeah, I would say those are some of the talking points, I'll say. And, you know, thoughts on Shoja Khalilzadeh? I think for majority of the game, there were some numpty moments, but for majority of the game, Shoja Khalilzadeh, I can't even also not give him credit too. Nemati. I think both of them did pretty decent. But I think what helps these three guys, the three stooges, you could say, is playing five in the back. I think that really benefits them. When we play five in the back, I think almost in a sense, they like that there's more coverage. Obviously, offensively, we suffer, but the three stooges really benefit from this five in the back formation. So, yeah, I mean, I got to give credit where credit is due. These guys were literally the Great Wall of China today with Baramont. These four. I don't think Hardani was good at all. Cheeks. Haj Safi, cheeks. Not great. I think Rezayan, when he dropped back, we brought on Jahanbash, way better. I think it looked a lot better on the right-hand side, 100%. You know, the good thing about this game is there's some real pauses we can really try to translate into the Egypt game. And the best part about the draw is, guys, I think I'll say this. This is a huge positive is Iran just don't lose the final game. You don't lose the final game, you're through. We literally have to pull a 2010 World Cup New Zealand, and we are into the knockout rounds. Bonkers. Bonkers. But it's literally the USA game all over again. Go into it. Don't lose. Obviously, it's going to be heavily dependent on how the Egypt New Zealand game goes. And to all my mathematicians in the chat, what result would be best for us going into, like, what is the best result between Egypt, New Zealand? Is another tie? Because I don't know. We need a 0-0. Why 0-0? Okay, wait, why is everyone spamming 0-0? Elaborate. Wow, everyone's spamming 0-0. Okay, let me see. Because goals scored matters. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Makes sense. A lot of people are saying so. Okay, I think a consensus is either Egypt win or 0-0 draw. Either one of the two. Use the simulator. That's fine. I trust you guys more than the simulator. You guys are all smart people. Oh, because but the thing is like, I understand the logic everyone's saying is because in theory, if Egypt wins, they are through. So they might not really go for it in game 3 against Iran. Oh, big shot. First donation of the stream. We have to highlight this. Egypt win would be best because then they already qualified, aren't that eager to beat us. Dude, if the Egyptians win, hey, I know there's a few Egyptians that watch my videos. If you guys win here and let us beat you all, I will buy an Egypt Salah jersey. You heard it here on stream. To all my Egyptians, clip it, post it on Twitter, do what you got to do. I will literally become a holy Egyptian worshiper if you guys do that for us. Seriously. And big shout out to I'm gonna go with Keon is probably your name. Shout out to Keon for the $5 donation. I really appreciate it because donations are. I mean, I've lost my voice, but I would do the same, Sean. Wallahi. Yeah, wallahi, it's spot on. I literally will be praying wallahi, inshallah, all of these things. If Egypt do it, give us a solid. Shout out Rosino for always being in the stream. He's a day one sub. And shout out to all of you guys that are here post stream. I definitely am gonna luckily have a little bit of time, but not to spoil anything. I actually have to go somewhere later tonight. I have to go somewhere, and I'm not gonna say anything more than that. So I am a little bit of a time crunch. So I'm going to do this live, record the short review like I did for the last game, and I got to record another short that's going to be not a preview, but kind of like a talk for that. So, and don't forget, guys, wild take. John Mash was better than Mohalu. Well, yeah, that's not a wild take. That was just factual. That's factual. I do not know how to make a Discord server, so I'm the last person to ask about that. But yeah, I would say to touch on the points, a draw going into the game was good for us. Obviously, after the red card, it's not a date. Don't worry. I'm not going on a date. It's Iran related. It's Iran related. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Stop reading the chat. By the way, everybody, actually, before I get into it, I'm gonna be at the Egypt game. So everyone, my Instagram is over here in the corner. Everyone drop me a follow on Insta. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the penultimate match. I will be there. I will be at the Egypt game. So everybody drop me a follow. Let me drink some tea. I'm losing my voice. I am losing it. Yeah, I gotta save it. Can't ditch the plans, fam. This is to stay on the. I appreciate the donation though, Rosino. I'm gonna stay longer. I don't have to leave like I have to probably leave at 6. So I'm good on time. I just wouldn't mind relaxing a little bit before, but I don't mind staying. Just because Rosino put that donation in, we're going longer. And if you guys all get this live right now to 200 likes, there's literally 200 of you on the stream. I know. Isn't this the crazy part? Again, game 3. Okay, wait, question for you all is, does Taremi finally daddy up in game 3? Third time's the charm for Taremi, and he bags in game 3 for us. Could we see that happen? Game 3, Taremi bangs us the winning goal. Game over. We advance to the next round. Oh, shout out to Aryan for the $1 donation. Hey, shout out to all you guys for donating. You guys don't have to donate. I really appreciate it. I do this because I like talking about Team Medley with you all, but I really appreciate it, guys. I really, really do. Yeah, Taremi wasn't great. The thing is with Taremi is it's really I don't know if you guys noticed this during the game. Did you guys notice how he was like coaching a lot? He was telling people to go up. Like, he was literally coaching with the ball at his feet. That's a bit frustrating to me because isn't that Kalanoi's job? Isn't that what he's supposed to be doing? Did he? Well, how did it go? How did the Tijuana hotel trip go for him? See, and this is what I'm talking about was I feel like if we really took it to Belgium, we could have snatched the win. And I mean, again, if we advance, we don't lose to Egypt, all is forgiven. I don't care. I don't care if we finish second, third. I don't care how we get out of this group. It's the fact that we get out of this group. Kalinui was funny. Kalinui was funny. He was trying to act all nonchalant on the sideline. He's like, I am the special one. Like, bro, stop. When we scored like the offsides goal, dude, he was trying to act all nonchalant, like this isn't a big deal. Like, bro, stop. Who are you, bro? Who are you? Good man. Yeah, send it to me. Would I rather? I mean, I would have rather probably been at the New Zealand game, but uh, I would have rather been at the New Zealand game because there was goals. But I'm going to the penultimate game, so I'm actually happy with the game I'm going to. So, and I got the Taremi Prince of Persia flag already that I'm going to be posting up too. Nobody's ready for that, and yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He thinks he's Elise. But okay, to talk about the game because now we're 20 minutes in. Positives, 5 in the back, I think works for our team. The problem is we sacrifice so much offensively, but it really covers our defenders' deficiencies. Baron Von really rolling back the years, really rolling back the years. I felt so much more confident with Baron Von. He truly made up for his performance against New Zealand because I think he was hot poo-poo water there. Straight hot dog water. Not the good kind of, like, straight cheeks, not even the good kind of cheeks. The Three Stooges, Nemati, Kanoni, Khalilzadeh, you can tell that those three playing together and that 5 in the back really helps them out. Taremi being offsides, man, what a set piece play. Yet again, that reminded me so much of the Spain game. So much of the Spain game. I mean, at least we didn't lose. But just like, oh man, I thought we played that perfectly. Genuinely, I thought we played that perfectly. But why am I not surprised? And then the red card. I think by the time they got the red Belgium, they sat back, they started showing us a lot of respect, and I really felt like we should have taken it to them. Our subs were bad. I think we can all agree our subs, maybe minus Jahanbash, were pretty bad. Mohammadi, so it was Jahanbash and then the double, yeah, Mohammadi, Chorabi, Moghalu, and Hosseinzadeh. Hosseinzadeh should have came in firstly sooner, but the other 3 guys were bad subs. They did not help the game. They didn't really influence the game at all. I think they all played really bad. Talk about Doku? I mean, there's nothing to talk about, man. The power of YouTube. The power of YouTube, folks, because you guys got over 200 legs, Doku got hurt. If Doku played, guys, I think that would have been a whole different story. We lucked out so hard. Stop glazing John, but he's not going to let you hit. Are you sure about that? I'm just kidding. I didn't glaze him. He was just, because of how bad our subs were, he was probably the better one of the subs. But I don't think, again, I didn't say he was good. I didn't think he was bad. He was just, the floor is set very low. It's not anything like that. I know Hardani was terrible. Terrible. Okay, Bubba. Shout out to Bubba. Is it really my dad? Stop fucking diving. This team are just fucking PhD floppers. Shout out Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Diving all over the pitch, rolling around, this and that. Show some skin. Show some skin. Stop flopping around everywhere. Seriously, I was getting so sick of that. Every time, little bit of contact, ground. Oh my God, man. That was so irritating to me. There was like a moment where Ezatolai kept rolling around when Belgium had the ball. Get up and get on with it, bro. Seriously. Yeah, the diving was pathetic. I 100% agree. I don't know why we're like that. Sean, what do you think the third game will be? Well, I will record my preview for that very soon. I might actually record that relatively soon after this. So, yeah. Yeah, and that's the annoying part is we could not just like pass the ball. They just play simple. Like, why are we so scared? Oh my God. You would think I would not think from 2018 to 2026, 8 years later, we're still like frightened to pass the ball and play simple. I don't get that, like remotely. I know, seriously, that reminded me so much of 2018. So stupid. Bubba said, I would be proud to be your Bubba, Aziza. Thank you. I appreciate it, Bubba. Shout out, Bubba. Yeah, okay. Also, yeah, Mogalu and Milad, they both were offside so many times for no reason, too. The thing is we all have such hardcore bad Vietnam flashbacks of the third game for us. Yeah, I'd say Mohib had a pretty mid game. He just couldn't really get himself into it. I know people probably hate or maybe you like when I always bring this up, but guys, imagine if we had Allah here. Jose Nejad. Imagine if we had competent attackers. I feel like one of those type of dudes would have created something or made something. I think Ramin was good. I think Ramin was solid. I don't think he really put a foot wrong. Don't think he was good. I don't think he was bad. I think he was just solid. No, no. Iran's man of the match today was Baranvon by like a country mile. I'll do a video talking about it, but I've kind of known he was going to Lech Poznan for a while now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is with Eckert. I'll try to look into it for you guys. Apparently, he's still dealing with a knock. Oh, wow, okay. Even though it's not dollars, but whatever this is, I don't know what the currency is, but 100 in SEK. Team Melly. Shout out to Bubba. Shout out to my dad for donating on the stream. Shout out to him. Crazy how I'm rooting for our opponent to win tonight. An Egyptian win guarantees they go through, takes more pressure off them. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. That's like 11 USD. Hey, shout out to Bubba. If we seriously, I gotta be real, guys. Asmoon, I don't know how I forgot about that. Asmoon. Guys, if we played with our strongest lineup, Asmoon, Golizade, Alahir, Hossein you know, so on and so forth. Oh man, the New Zealand game would have been wraps. The Belgium game would have been wraps. Asmoon did not get called up because he posted a photo with some political figure in the UAE during the war, and that is why he's been exiled off the team. So we kind of talked about it a little bit. Everyone said either a 0-0 draw or an Egypt win. Yeah, one of the two. Guys, if you haven't already, everyone drop a like. We're trying to get 200 likes on the stream, like right now. Everybody watch Offsides, the Panahi film from 2006. Do you think if instead of Belgium and Egypt being in the group, there was Eritrea and Curacao and Iran, the players and the coaches? Well, I mean, obviously, if it's that easy of a group, we would have topped it. Yeah, I think our set pieces were really good. I actually should comment on that because I think our set. Oh my god, I got a little aggressive there. I kind of kicked the mic. It's an expensive mic too. Sorry, voice crack, dude. I'm losing my voice, and I still have so much to record. Oh wow, another donation. Abbas Gulizade. I love your content, bro. I think Egypt is the team we should actually be scared of. Well, we'll find out in today's game. We will find out in today's game. I am a little scared based off the Belgium game, but yeah. I didn't expect our I know our set pieces were cracked. They were OP indeed. We play like Arsenal. Hey man, they're Premier League champions for a reason. If we get third, we play Canada. I would take well, guys, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Yeah, I swear I thought it was onside. Like how is the guy being double cheeked up causing it being I don't get it. Let's be real, guys. They don't want to see us succeed. I'll probably go with no. I think we're still the last of that. Hey, Kamran, thank you so much as always for coming on. I promise you, this was a little bit more of a positive stream. You got to give me some credit there. I've been pretty positive. I just think definitely my only negative is once they got the red card, we should have taken it to them. We cannot deny that. That one's a factual thing. And I think the subs did really suck. And that's a typical Kalanoi type thing. But we will see you later. Dude, I gotta be real. These Fox commentators, like, oh my god, before the game, they're like, players to watch. Talk about 3 players on Belgium, and then talk about 1 player for Iran. Halftime, don't even talk about Iran, just talk about Belgium. Just like, I thought the whole point, or they talk about other games. Like in the pregame, they talk about other matches instead of the game that is on. Here, let me put myself to full screen because I'm not using FootMob. They talk about other matches instead of the current game that is on. I'm just like, dude, if I want to watch the USA game and hear about how you guys want to glaze the US and Christian Pulisic is the LeBron James of soccer, I'll just watch that game. But I am here to watch the Iran game, not to hear about other teams, hear about how other players are so freaking fantastic and all of this. Yeah, shout out to Lawless. Well, because I've told him, like, he knows ball. Lawless knows Iran ball. But, like, I'm here for you guys to do your analytical work and talk about players on our team. Seriously. Like, I just get so irritated by that because I'm just like, you guys are putting no analytical work into this or talking about things for both teams. Like, it was so one-sided talking about Belgium. I get it. They're the bigger team, but you can also still talk about their opponents or just so stupid. I don't even I should have watched this shit on Telemundo because I know the Mexican commentators would have been like, "Si senor, Taremi." Yeah, seriously. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, seriously, Zlatan. Game's so boring. Me. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Never could win a Champions League. Never did. Sweden play better in their World Cup when he wasn't there. It speaks volumes right there. Zlatan's been such a weirdo in commentary, in my opinion. He's not a weirdo, but he's kind of been annoying, man. Cool. You never won a Champions League. Cool. You never did anything with Sweden. If anything, Sweden played way better without you in the 2018 World Cup. They made it all the way, what, quarterfinals? And you weren't there. Yeah, seriously, glazing Lukaku. I was like, dude, Mogalu's got more minutes than this bum. Seriously, God, so annoying. So annoying. Hey, my son respects Zlatan. He is my dad. So that means Zlatan's my grandfather, Bubba? That's crazy. I didn't know I had that kind of football heritage influence. They should have called me up then instead of Mogalu. Who do you want to start? Okay. Now, this is a good question. Going into game 3, do we utilize the 5 in the back again, or do we go 4 in the back? Qalanui daughter or Moghalu's son? I'll definitely take Qalanui daughter for sure. Have you guys seen the video of fans that were at the lobby, like at the Iran hotel, and Qalanui's just chilling there with them watching the Turkey game? Like, come on. Dude, you do not disappoint. Did you see Ramen get frustrated near the end because they didn't feed him the ball? Yeah, I think I saw that. Okay, so everyone's saying 5 in the back. Okay, we go 5 in the back. I think Eckert's gotta play with Mehdi. I don't know what his fitness levels are. I also think it's kinda capped too, why he hasn't played. I think Todd, like, you gotta go with Qaedi, Mohebi, Taremi, maybe play Taremi behind Eckert or Eckert behind Taremi. I don't care how you slice it or dice it. Saeed, Qudus, sure, or Gorbani. I'm so shocked Gorbani did not play here. I'm so shocked Razaginia hasn't played, like, at all. Do you think a draw against Egypt would be enough for yes, it would. A draw against Egypt would be enough. 3 points with a +0, like a 0 goal differential, well, 100%. We are 100% through with that. I don't get it. I didn't even bring up Jahanbash. Didn't even say his name. So funny. Someone commented, like, saying, like, on a video I was reading it, I was like, "Oh, this guy's just such a freaking weirdo." He's like, "Yeah, you always say we should play Jahanbash and you glaze him and this and that, and he's terrible." And I was like, "Dude, not once have I ever said we should start." Like, if you watch the videos, whoever this rando is, I've literally just said we should just call up Jahanbash, but he shouldn't see the field. I literally said players like Kushki, Mohebi, Golizade, whoever should start way over him. I would just have him for World Cup experience. That was it, a locker room guy. And I really liked his pregame speech before the New Zealand game. But yeah, I don't know. People get shit so twisted because they see this jersey and they're just like, oh, this guy wants John Bash to start every game. I'd even say that. He's just at the end of his career, but come on, be a little more respectful, guys. Like, I don't really like how people are like, oh, he should retire. At least the guy stayed in has stayed in Europe, unlike half our players, and actually is a proper like leader mentality. So I don't know. Would you rather Belgium got that red card or Iran scoring the chance without the red card? I would rather Iran score the chance and not the red card, no question. Bro, it's the same situation as 2022. I know, man. It's the same situation. Don't lose and we're through. Don't lose. I don't think Mohibi was great, but he wasn't like he was okay. He didn't really get many chances. I think he could have maybe taken players on a little bit more, but I don't think he was awful. I think Iran, man, it's so tricky. I don't know. Okay, these are the pool of players that just have to play. I don't care if you play 5 in the back, 4 in the back. Taremi obviously has to start. I'd say for your wingers, you go Qaedi and Qaedi Mohibi, or maybe not Qaedi and go Jahanbash if you want to go a little more defensive. I kind of like the interchange between Ramin and Jahanbash, but you got to fix up the tactics if you do that. Midfielders, I would like to see. I mean, it's one of the three of Ezotolahi, Qudus, and Qorbani. I think a destroyer would be very helpful. I mean, obviously, we're not going to see ED, so I'm not going to fight this. I would not want to see Milad Mohammadi play. He's poo-poo. Straight poo-poo. No. So, the center backs, it means either going to be a three of Khalizadeh Kanani. I would definitely start Kanani. I think he's better. It's not saying much, but and then Baron Vaughn obviously starts. Yeah, Hardani is not playing. His World Cup's over. He was terrible. We need Milad for the PR. For all the women posting their TikToks and shorts and reels and shit. No, we can't lose, guys. We just don't. Cheshmi's probably not playing. He's been hurt. I don't see why we would play him. Okay, let's read this one. If you were 3 inches in, all right, we're not answering that question. Yeah, Cheshmi should not be playing. Thoughts on Ali Nemati? He was okay. I literally said the Three Stooges played well in this 5 in the back. So that's what makes me question, should we go again? Cheshmi's just there because for the bands, I guess. Answer the question. I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering that question, team. Okay, how would you guys in the comments, everyone on the stream, firstly, if you haven't liked the stream, like the stream. How do you want to see us line up against Egypt? Who should play left back? I have no idea. Not Mohammadi, that's all I can say. He's in the squad, but apparently there's like injury issues. He's not up to fitness. I don't know what any of that means. I'd like to see Eckert play. I'd really, really like to see Eckert play. Oh yeah, and also shout out. I mean, we got 6 donations in this stream. Big shout out. Let's go through them again. To all of you guys for donating to the stream. Seriously, that was really kind of all of you guys. I really appreciate it. I want to highlight that. Abbas, Gulizadeh, Wright, Baba, Ardian, Rezinho, and Keon. Big shout out to all you guys. Okay, did you guys notice at the end of the game, I think Ali Nemati was playing in the midfield? I was just like, what the heck? So weird. So, yeah. Arya Yousufi. Now, that's an interesting move. I don't mind that. I don't mind Arya Yousufi over Milad Mohammadi. I feel like he would be a better, even though he's not, he's obviously a right back. Excuse me, a right back. But I feel like he would play pretty decently well there. So I kind of like that shout. I think it's not a bad idea. I just don't want to see Milad Mohammadi play. He's so trash. But we already know what's going to happen. I know. I saw that on the Fox broadcast. Yeah, Nemati was apparently a winger. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. Oh, I don't know if you guys realize this, but Iran broke the record for the oldest starting lineup at the World Cup. Insane. Insane. What was it around? Can someone find the stat and tell me? Because I probably should mention that in my short. The oldest starting lineup. I was like 32 years old. And you know what the funny part is? The last time, like the oldest team prior to that was when Germany played Iran. That was the other time. Isn't that crazy? And then we're the ones who have the oldest one. Yeah, wild. Oh, wow. We have another donation. The offsides call was bullshit. The 5 back and attacking the counter was working. Ref took this game away from us. I'm assuming Arian Arbabian. Shout out to you for the donation. Shout out to everybody that has donated. The ref was definitely letting a lot of shit go in this game. He was letting a lot. Yeah. I mean, at least he gave the red. Knowing our track record, he would have been cool with it. I mean, streets never forget when Dejaga was clearly penalized against Argentina and the ref just said it was clean. And gave a goal kick, by the way. So you're admitting that the defender didn't get any ball because you say it's a goal kick, and then you're not giving the PK. I'll never forget that. That was the clearest PK to this day. Like, I don't get it. What more do you want from someone? Bro, Iran's age was 32 and 191 days. That's ridiculous. Okay, so you guys want me to do... Okay, I'll pull up the starting lineup. I'll let you guys help me out with it too. There will also be a preview for the Egypt game. So, yeah. But we'll do a starting lineup maker. It's totally fine. We'll do this on FootMob. Okay, let me do this. Move you here. Okay. Everybody see the screen? Good. Let's begin. For goalkeeper. Obvious choice. Barrow. Okay. Baranvant. Do we go now 3 center backs? What formation do we do? Did Egypt score? Wait, is the game going on right now? One sec. Oh, no. Someone said Marmouche, like as if he scored. Oh, no. They're not even playing right now. They play in 3 hours. Okay. Okay, 5-4-1. We're going with that. That's fine with me. I don't really care. Okay, bang. Bang. Some Chelsea Antonio Conte type vibes right here. Bang. Bang. 2 midfielders. So something like this is what we're thinking, team. Yeah, something like that. Right? Yay, nay. What are we thinking? So we go with Kanoni. I think it's 2 A's and then an I. Kanoni. How do we spell freaking Kanoni? Oh my god. There you go. Yeah, whatever. I had a long day. Don't judge me. Shoja and Nemati. Okay. Right back, Rezayan. Okay. We can fill in the obvious ones. I would probably go Mohibi. Okay. Ayedi. We go Yusufi. And then Lodos. And Eza. KFC Tolahi. All right, what do you guys think? Good lineup? Where's Moghalu? Fucking going to have the flight straight back after Tijuana back to Iran. What do you guys think? His attempted celebration was what, like, the exact same thing he tried to do when he scored against AC Milan when he was at Inter. It's a shame Gorbani and Razagina saw 0 minutes, though. I 100% agree. Shout out for another donation to GW Kuhn Stropham, man. Shout out for another donation. You kinda look like a okay. I don't look remotely like as a Talahi. I'm copying Island well, I'm also trying to pick something that seems realistic. I feel like this is the most realistic lineup. I think this makes the most sense. I know, part of me was thinking the same thing, like, oh, Tartami was really not through on goal. Well, I mean, it didn't make a difference, not like the goal counted anyway. Kudus at left back would be crazy. That'd be bonkers. Put him in Qaidi spot. Yeah, that's true. I think I'm gonna call it quits here, guys. I think we're gonna call it. I mean, we've been live for like 45 minutes. I think that's a pretty good stream sesh, all in all. Mogalu left back. Yeah, you're right. I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. I'll have a short out talking about this game. I'm gonna have a preview for the Egypt game. I'm also going to the Egypt game, so everyone make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's literally linked top of the description. It's like one of the only links in the description of this live. Click it, follow me. I'll be there for that. And I'll have a review for all the Asian national teams that have played so far in the World Cup. How would I grade their performances? So yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it, guys. If you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. Let's get over 200 likes, 300 likes on the stream. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I will maybe try to do a live on Saturday for the Egypt game because I'm going to go to it. So I'm not going to be home till like 11. Maybe we do it after. Maybe it's a Friday night for me. Maybe we go live. Who knows? I'll set it up. I'll leave it there. We'll see what happens. I appreciate you all. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers before the World Cup ends. And boys and girls, I hope you all have a lovely day.